I am going to watch some Inspiron videos. The Inspiron 155515. Oh, well, I've pretty much seen it. It's comparable to the XPS or the MacBook somewhat. But I think it's more, it has some metal or whatever, I think, on the top, but the rest is plastic. It's got a nice size trackpad, and it's got that decent screen. It's got that onboard graphics. You can still play games on it and whatnot. And it generally comes with 16 gigs of RAM and an i7. It actually might be, some of them might be all the way or whatever, but it's really nice for productivity. Say you need a nice light laptop for business. You can do video editing. You can still play a game. Also browse the internet, but also any word processing or programs. Of course, any programs. You can do video editing, high definition video editing, like you are a producer. You could do audio engineering. You could do anything on this machine. Or just emails, whatever. You could do it. It's so much productivity. You could do it all at the same time, some of the stuff. Now, you could have a lot of stuff open, like browser and maybe your Discord and other things, and you can play a game at the same time, of course, and it would still run high settings, look very nice, have fun with a lot of games. But then also you have business and all that, but also it's very light and thin. Okay, you don't have that big, bulky gaming laptop. You have something nice and thin. Bring it into the Starbucks, bring it into Tim Hortons, Dunkin' Donut, McDonald's, wherever you are, and it's powerful and ready to go without that big hefty weight. Those gaming laptops are heavy. I have a specialty backpack for it, and after a while, very, very heavy. Okay, and it takes a lot to get used to too. Once you have the laptop and then the charger and then maybe some other things in your backpack, especially the 17-inch ones, they're pretty heavy, especially if you don't have the proper backpack. And even with the proper backpack, they're still really heavy. So this is something very lightweight. You could put it in almost any backpack. I suggest getting a sort of a laptop bag or whatever that has that extra padding. But it won't be too heavy. You just pull it right out. You can start gaming. You can start doing any business or productivity things that you want to do. So that's why I am looking at that Inspiron 15-inch. Let's go to Google really fast. It's got the new Ryzen series processors. If you haven't seen, AMD has made huge developments on those new processors. I watched a video with the CEO last year. I watched it, or it would have to be 9 months ago now. And there's a whole presentation on stage about these ones. See, she has several ones. Ryzen 7, this one's from 4 years ago, but there's all types of ones, and that one really got me into it. And she explains.
I'm so proud to show you for the very first time the AMD Ryzen 5000 series for high-performance PCs, the world's first Zen 3 powered CPU.
And supposedly they're like very, very good, and they pretty much are. Some are saying way better than Intel right now. And the one I'm getting has the Ryzen 7, but you can start at the Ryzen 5000 series, which is the Ryzen 5, I believe, on these. And they also come in Intel Intel. They also have the Intel chips too that you can get instead of the AMD. But I already have Intel. I have a i7, and when I was younger, Intel was like the more expensive one. It came from California and whatnot, but AMD was really good too. But now I guess these ones really go above and beyond some of the Intel chips. And it's something new. Something new. It's one of the newer processors. So if you already have Intel or whatever, sorry, it's a pretty good option. Let's see, and it's relatively a good price too, $1,000, and at the bottom you can go to $679. That's a really good price for a business laptop that's game capable and everything. $679. 8 gigs RAM. I'm sure you can upgrade that later on. It comes in some pretty nice colors too. Comes in some pretty nice colors too. That mist blue, black, silver. It's got a really nice, the way that the laptop opens up there with the hinge or whatever, it looks really nice. I think it raises the laptop a bit for typing and viewability and all that. But even for $1,000, that Ryzen 7 you get with 16 gigs of RAM, and also your SSD's 512 gigs. Oh, and it also has that 15.6-inch touch display. So not only is the display HD and vibrant and everything or whatever, very vibrant, but it's also a touch display. That's really nice for when you're working on stuff and you just want to quickly press a button. You don't want to, sometimes you're doing something over here with your mouse to the left and you want to quickly tap something to the right or whatever. Or drag a certain box to a certain location. Whatever. So that's really nice about these touch screens. I had a chance to have one, the HP Pavilion. Which one was it? Pavilion touchscreen. And that was a good experience. So I know what the touchscreen is like. HP Spectre. I've seen a video of somebody buy the Inspiron and they used to have the HP Spectre and they sort of replaced their HP Spectre with the Dell Inspiron. But the HP Spectres are really nice too. Oh, and it looks like you can also turn off your touchscreen if you want to. Windows 10 Home. Mist blue, that's the color I want. Oh, it also has the backlit keyboard. It won't be those RGB colored ones, but it will be backlit, which was a big thing still to have a backlit keyboard. You can see in the nighttime and all that. As many know, I'm going to upgrade my internet soon. I know I'll be able to talk my mom into upgrading it. She'll pay an extra whatever amount, and I'll pay an extra amount. We split it, and we'll get that faster internet because, man, it's just unacceptable, especially for videos and just anything. Bruce County, what is it? I don't know. Bruce County Telecom, I think. Yeah, Bruce Telecom. Yeah, I brought them up a couple times, but I haven't asked my mom yet to upgrade it. One gig, $150 a month. You get 1 gigabyte per second download, 150 megs up. You get Internet 300 is $109. That's 300 megs up or down. Sorry, 50 megs up. Extreme Plus, Extreme, Internet 50, Overdrive, Internet 25. I think we have the Internet 25. Overdrive, I don't know. I might be able to talk her into the Extreme. Or at least the Internet 50. Because I think right now we pay $25 each. That's this one. But even that one, okay, so you get a slight bit faster for around $9 or $10 more. Maybe either I'll go with the Extreme or the Internet 50 for now. That's all I can afford this month. Maybe just the Internet 50, get it a little bit faster. But eventually, I used to pay $100 and something a month, Rogers. At my houses, I had in London, I used to pay $150 a month for Rogers. It wasn't 1 gig at the time. So now they have that 1 gig. Because I used to pay, I think, $150 for 500 megs a second, I think it was at the time. Maybe 300 megs. So it looks like they got that 1 gig now. I know I was staying in an Airbnb in London, and he had 1 gig. And it was amazing. You could download stuff like boom, 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 boom. But unfortunately, I want to get some, other stuff right now, and I can sacrifice. But it does sacrifice some of the videos and whatnot. But eventually, I'll get the 1 gig, and maybe they'll drop the price eventually. But as of now, I am anticipating this Inspiron. They're saying I have an ETA of August. So, I don't know. You never know with Dell. Some say, but I've never had any issues really. Except one issue a year ago or a year and a half ago or whatever. But other than that, they've been good.